Welcome, Sebastian Maniscalco Show. Pete Corielli piping in from red hot Rochester, New York, where the summer is in full swing there. God knows what's going on. What is this is your first summer in Rochester. Could you paint us a picture of summertime fun in the
Beautiful. Well, we joined a country club pool. Again, just the pool, not the golf. Way cheaper. So that's going nice. And then other than that, it's funny you bring that up because just last week, there's a great lake about a half hour from us called Canandaigua Lake. It's where Danny Wegman from Wegman Supermarket fame has a place. Our friends, Jackie's friend, has a place. So all these people. And as you know, I'm sure when you go to your in-laws' lake in, I believe, North Carolina, being out in a clean lake in the middle of the lake or on a boat is wonderful. The edge with the seagull shit, keep it. You know what I'm saying? And so last week, Jackie's like, let's go to the actual Canandaigua Lake beach. Let's go to the beach for the day. We had one of Sadie's friends. And I'm like, well, I'm paying for this country club pool. Why am I going to go to the shit beach? And she's like, it's a nice lake, Pete. And we like the lake. Let's go check out the... Oh, bro, you go there right away. I don't care. I'm sorry for those listeners. I'm at a point in my life, a certain kind of element of person, and I'm out. I get turned off. I don't want to be around it anymore. I just don't want to be around it anymore. All right? So it's there. And, and then, so then they got the right away, the buoy ropes where you got to stay within them. And it's like they almost purposely picked the shit water. So it's like right away, it's like if you were going to let prisoners bathe, like sort of thing. You can't go right on the other side of the rope. So the reason I bring it up, and the last thing I want to say is what's your take on Lifeguard's about 18, right? And I'm standing by him. Because I come down to maybe go in. My daughter's in there with a friend. Jackie's in there. It's disgusting. Seagull shit. Then I see somebody had their dog in there at night, so there's dog shit on the side. I just can't do any of this anymore in my life, right? Now, there's a couple of shit sandbags over here, white sandbags to keep from erosion. And there's got to be like 5 or 6 year-old boys, 2 of them, right here, playing like by it. They're doing with their buckets. Now, the dude, 18-year-old lifeguard, he's right next to me in a stand. He takes a bullhorn. Boys, get off the sandbag. I go, they're right there, guy. You need the bullhorn for that? you put, and then I go, guy, you could, and I go, guy, you could put your toy down. They're right there. They're fine. I turn to the boys. I go, you're fine, boys. You're fine. Don't even worry about them. They're fine. Right? So, like, I'm at an age, what's your take on being at an age where you're overriding youth workers? You know what I'm saying? If you're under 20, I don't even fucking acknowledge whatever you're telling me to do. You know what I'm saying? What do you know? Put the fucking bullhorn down to save somebody from seagull shit. I mean, so, and he did. He just stopped. He was like, shit, I could be my fucking grandfather practically if my mother got knocked up at 16. So, and it was just like, Jackie's like, did you just like override him? I said, and the same thing, like Sadie and a friend were on these rocks and he's like, get off the rocks. And I go, they're going around, guy. They'll be around. They'll be around in 2 seconds.
Just say, he backed off. Are you applying for a job there? I mean,
I've reached a point in my life, and I think you do too, and you don't realize it. You outrank a lifeguard. I'm serious, bro. Well, at the beach, you can override a lifeguard.
The fact that the lifeguard, and what's your take on this, is always 18, 19.
Right.
I feel like if you're that young, you're looking like, I got a life to live, right? I ain't gonna go save this guy. I could die.
Yeah.
Why don't we get a lifeguard up there, 40, 45, lived a little life, so, he's more apt to maybe running in to save someone rather than a young kid who's got his whole life ahead of him, right?
Oh, my God. What percentage of lifeguards do you think are more concerned with their tan than the kids, right? That's what I'm saying. You need to be a father to be a lifeguard. Then you know what it matters to have a child. You're up there like a hawk. These kids, they're texting, where we drinking tonight? You know what I'm saying? I'm right there with you, bro. That's why you can override them. It's like if next time you're at a place like a hotel and Serafina and Caruso or some friends' kids are running and the lifeguard goes, slow it down. Go, Dad, they're good. Don't hear it. They're good. And they're good. So anyway,
if the lifeguard was in his mid-40s, do you think you would be more conservative in your bursts?
Isn't there it's a whole other different level of disrespect if you're lifeguard at a fucking hotel at 40. Get the fucking Holiday Inn with a whistle? Come on, guy. Yeah, it's a youth job for a reason.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But I got to start maybe implementing a little bit more of authority as an authority figure around maybe people who
take advantage of your age.
Yeah, I don't do that often. I don't look at myself sometimes as a elder, if you will.
Right. Well, you're not an elder. You're more than that. You're a man in your prime, you know? An elder, forget it. Like, if your father was standing where I was and those were his grandkids in the sandbags, I don't even think the lifeguard would say anything. So, Grandpa's there. I ain't gonna, you know. But yeah, you're in your prime, bro. There's a lot. And by the way, for the listeners out there, I'm not talking about beach, ocean lifeguards. Those are men and women on a level. You're like search and rescue. I get that. I'm just talking hotel pool, 4 feet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hotel, lake. And speaking of the lake, I do agree with you. For whatever the reason, I feel every time I go to a lake, the swimwear is different than a ocean beach. I feel a lot of lake, there's a lot of jean shorts. You ever get that that look coming out of the lake? Jean shorts?
Sure. Yeah.
And Serafina, are you listening? Can you hear this? You can? Okay. So, by the way, Serafina and Lana here, it's apparently Bring Your Family to Work Day. But we just came from Serafina's recital, so she wanted to see where Daddy goes to work. But we went to a lake in North Carolina. Did we talk about this?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so North Carolina. Now, the kids love to go tubing, right? It's a big thing when we go to North Carolina. We drive to the lake, and the kids go in the tube. So they were doing the tube, and I looked at them as they were in the tube, and I didn't feel like there was the type of excitement that I saw in previous years. I think we ran out. Really? I think the tube is over. I think you reached a certain age, and it's like, hey, we're going to get in this thing again.
I know. That's interesting how those things do happen, right? Because it does get a little like, okay, did this. Now comes like, I bet, did they want to start doing like knee boarding and wake surfing? Is that coming next?
Not necessarily, but I feel like you run out of the tube, right? There's a lifespan on the tube. And then you don't see a tube.
There is.
You don't see a tube until you have kids again. And all of a sudden, it looks fun again, right?
Perfect.
So as a parent, when I went on the tube, I was scared. I remember getting on the tube, I was excited. Now as a parent, you get out of the tube, you're like, am I going to make it off this thing? You could break a back, a leg coming off a wave. I don't know what's going to happen.
I know, man. It's like, especially when they do the turns and you come whipping around.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, I get upset too, and I can't even go on a lake and relax. People like get too close to the boat. You know, I'm not into it. Like if I was driving the boat and I saw another boat, I go away from that boat. I don't like.
Right. Yeah.
We don't cross like it's a highway. I don't know what's gonna.
Yeah.
Tip it.
I know.
You know. I don't know.
I don't know the last time you tried water skiing. We tried it last year, and when I would fall off and I'm floating in the ground and I'm in the water, I feel like I'm getting run over. Boats are coming left and right. It's starting to get like that skiing feeling. Like it's just I'm getting angst. I'm getting angst. I'm not enjoying this as much as I should be. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking, bro, I'm sliding into bocce ball pretty soon, man. You know?
I agree, especially on a lake at your age, our age. I mean, you can't. There's basically nothing to drive a boat. I mean, you basically buy a boat and you could get in it and start operating it. There's no real like school. I mean, there is, but who's looking? You know, I mean, who's?
It's go slow, pulling out of the like harbor, and then you knock yourself out. Do whatever you want out there. It's the Wild West, right? We never fished together. Is that something we should be doing? Maybe like me, you, Dom, or some of you guys gone fishing?
No, we have not. Last time I went fishing was around Thanksgiving up in Naples, Florida. But other than that, I haven't really done like a proper fishing trip where you get a boat, go out. I mean, in Mexico, we rent a boat and the guys have like fishing rods hanging off the boat, but they're like literally operating them. It's not like I'm sitting there catching marlin.
Or we got a tug. Put your pina colada down and grab the pole, Sebastian. Oh yeah, all right.
I'm just there for the picture.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, so like I don't know what like are you a water guy in general? Like Jackie thinks she wants to live on a lake someday, but like I like to go out to a floating dock with like some tunes and a couple of beers and just sit on that thing and just take it in. That's what I like to do.
You don't have to go in the actual water to appreciate the lake.
Well, in and out, dip in, dip out, but like get off the shore, so get away from all the seagull shit and the seaweed. But I don't like going out on the boat and then you're at the mercy of whoever's boat it is. And in my head, I'm like, let's take this shit in. Let's take it in. And they're not taking it in yet, man, you know?
I know. There's always one guy, generally is me, on the boat that I've had enough, but then I have to I got to suffer through the rest of the thing because everybody else is having a ball. Right?
Right. Someone goes, want to go see the da-da-da? And you're like, going around another bed. And then when they go really fast where no one can talk and you're just bouncing and the wind is blowing, it's horrible. Everyone likes that. I hate that shit. I hate that shit.
I know.
God, are we lame, bro? What's the deal?
Well, we're peeling the rust off. For those listeners out there.
No, not the show, bro. We're doing a good show. I'm saying that we don't like to do anything.
I thought you were commenting on the show, and I was trying to. I feel like my rhythm is a little slow and rusty, just the fact that I haven't been behind the microphone in 4 weeks. There's been a lot.
And your entire family's on the other side of the glass. Yeah, that doesn't help.
Yeah, maybe that's the thing. It's like I gotta family. Can we get like Lana will stay here till like they close, right? like, are they still like? What is my wife doing?
That's funny.
We have a son that's at camp. Probably needs to be picked up. It's 2:12. So why don't we get him and Daddy will be able to do the show like he normally does the show. Right now, I'm literally looking at my daughter in the thing, and I go, can't talk about that. Can't talk about that. I'm editing.
Right.
All right, Serafina, goodbye.
Man.
Love you guys.
That's the longest I've gone without dropping F-bombs, too. That's a new record.
There's plenty in there.
See it. What a princess. Yeah, I know.
It's okay.
Before you reminded me she was there. Then I stopped.
So, yeah, I went. Did we talk about this? Chicago, my dad's birthday.
What? Some of it, yeah. Okay. You talked about, not all of it, but like, you know.
So we were here. Okay. Let me get into this, man.
Yeah.
I think I'm done with vacations.
Really?
I don't understand, and I think the travel agency has done a phenomenal job of tricking society into thinking that once or twice a year, we gotta leave our house and have fun somewhere else, right? Now, it's been about the last 5 or 6 years dialing in my house the way I like it, from the water pressure to the Wi-Fi to the coffee to everything, right? To the gym, my workout, the whole thing, right? And then I got to go 15 hours to Europe and check into a place that's a tenth of the size with none of my shit. Right?
Right. In a bed. I don't even think about that. The bed. Many people have laid in before you. Many people.
Not only that, it's you get in there. The air conditioning's never right. It's always. I don't know what's going on in Europe, but they don't. Just let's update the infrastructure in Europe. All right, I think they're relying too much on the ruins. And whatever, the Fontana di Trevi in Italy, or what's that famous church in Spain, Sagrada Familia, whatever the beautiful church is. They're like, okay, you're here to see this, but I can't get there because you got no Wi-Fi, so I don't even know how to map it out. Right. So I told Lon, I go, what are we doing? Let's just stay home, because every time we leave, we're complaining, or at least I am, that the place that I'm at is not my house.
Well, I have a question for you with that. And you may say, regardless, it doesn't matter, but do you feel that it's a possibility that services in Europe haven't necessarily gone down or anything? It's just that America is on steroids the past 5 or 10 years with technology and wealth, and like we're living in a way that's like so insane that when we go to Europe, we're like, ew. You know what I'm saying? Not ill, but like, what's going on, cavemen? And they're like, you guys are doing shit over there that's not real. Like, we're like taking it to a new level. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I mean, I thought, if Europeans would come to America and go, oh, okay, I see. I see how this works. They have ice cubes. I don't know why ice is such a problem in some of these countries. Right?
I know. Dude, I mean, you talk about food being a problem. The other day they had an egg toss. My daughter and her friends, we're playing with food. We're not even eating it. We're fucking playing with it. They're starving in Africa. We're using fucking eggs for a yard game. It's unheard of. So, but like, where do you expect Wi-Fi? Everywhere now? You're a Wi-Fi guy. Like, what's a reasonable demand for Wi-Fi?
I mean, if you're checking into a hotel, I would suspect the hotel has high-speed internet, right? And, it's first, it should be included in the stay. I don't like when you log on and you see $9.99 a day, right? for basic internet. And then there's another option, $17.99 for high speed. Right now, do you think there's even a difference, or it's one internet and they just charge in two different prices for one internet?
I don't know, because I would get the expensive one if I ever got it, and then when I'm using it, I'm like, what are they getting for $17.99? Because I'm humming here for $10.99. You know what I mean? I'm right there with you. So I don't know, but you expect fast internet, but like. Man, like, isn't that the charm of you're being in Europe? And by the way, part of going there is to know that, like, appreciate home more, right? Because you go away.
Well, what? You just go spend $40,000 to figure out that you got a fantastic place to live back home. It's an expensive lesson that says we miss our home.
That's true. You got to get out, though, bro. You got to get out. Well, maybe you stick to the ones that you know are great places you've been. You just start going back to those.
Well, maybe my decision or my opinion on this was affected by the we were with a bunch of people. It was a birthday party, so a lot of the people there I didn't really know. Okay, so when you go on vacation and it's a group, it was a group of 35 people. And I knew...
It'd be a miracle if you did have a good time. Yeah. Holy shit.
So let me get your take on this. If you're at a hotel with 35 people celebrating somebody's birthday, and you go sit down for lunch with your family, and you see somebody there from the party, do they automatically get the pass of just like pulling up a chair to your lunch table and joining you for lunch?
I think so. Right? You're all part of the same.
I don't think this is not a scheduled event with the party. There was a calendar, like, oh, we're meeting here for dinner on this night.
Yeah.
We're going on a boat ride at this night. This is my time. So when I go down to have lunch with my family, I don't want another family eating with me.
So this is off the itinerary. This ain't on the itinerary.
Yeah, this is
so fucking. That's so funny.
It's a free day. It's like it said on the calendar, free day. Do what you want. So I decided we're going to lunch, and then hey, what are you guys doing? Now we're gonna have some lunch. Oh yeah, we are too. And then they're pulling up and pulling on the table. Bringing in a table and attaching it to mine? This ain't what are we, catering? No. It's not a banquet hall. I'm sorry, bro. Man. This is why I don't want to go out. I'm not a guest. I'm telling you, I'm a host. I want home field advantage.
You gotta just, I think the next time you go away with just your nuclear family, you'll love vacation again, and you'll just be rejuvenated on what makes it great. This is overload, bro. It's a borderline, location wedding, man.
Location wedding. The kid that was not behaving well, and I don't do well with that. This is how sick I am. I knew this kid was a problem, and I couldn't be at the table with the kid. I pick up everything. It's like, what do I feel like? Like when you put up a fly strip and everything sticks to the fly strip. That's what I feel like. Everything sticks to me. So if I'm eating, I hear no, and I look over. I go, I gotta leave. I gotta leave. I brought a football to every dinner, just in case. Just in case there was a problem. I tapped Cruz. So I go, let's go play catch. So we went outside and we played catch until whatever what was going on at the dinner was handled.
Yeah. Oh, man, bro. Wow. By the way, great idea for listeners out there. But secondly, a long way to go to have to bring a football to dinner oh, man, this is...
Is it
so? Is this one of those things where, like, the missus isn't going to expect you to do anything like that ever again in your lifetime?
To be honest with you, I think she's on the same page. I don't think she's far behind me.
That's beautiful. If it ends up being the end of it, then it was worth it. You know what I'm saying? if I'm never going to be asked to do one of those again, then maybe it was worth it all. Is what I'm thinking, but.
I just feel I was shorted my vacation. I feel like, I work all year and you take a little sliver of time off. It has nothing to do with the hosts or of the party. This was more like, I know what I like, and I don't know why sometimes I give in to things that I know I'm not going to have a good time. Are we done with obligation?
But bro, it's a bigger thing than when I went to the lake shore with the seagull shit. It's not going to be good. You do it because your wife's asking you, and you almost have to do it, and it has to be bad for them to realize you were right. It's like you had to go all the way to Portugal and bring a football during shish kebab, but just to have a moment. Now, you were upset, and I'll give you that. But I texted you about, are you having? How's it going? Blah blah blah. And you had a little comment about Portugal that wasn't very pleasant. You compared it to another country.
Well, let's just get into it. I mean, listen, I've never been to Portugal before, but
you have.
I haven't. This is my first time.
Oh, okay.
Went to the Algarve, right? So we get there, and if you would have blindfolded me and dropped me off at the hotel and said, where are you? I would have said, I'm in Santa Barbara. I mean, there was nothing there that would indicate I was even in another country. When you're in Japan, you're in Japan. Yeah. When you're in Italy, you're in Italy. Literally, you get adopted from the people that are working at the hotel. I mean, they come up to you and it's, they're happy to see you. They're hugging you. Sit down. Now, am I saying the Portuguese people weren't hospitable? Nice enough people, but again, very Americanized. My kids were eating cheeseburgers.
Yeah. Wow. Really?
Yeah, I didn't feel an authenticity of where I was at. I didn't feel like I was transported into another world. I felt like this could have been Miami, Santa Barbara, Mexico, and we didn't really have to go to Portugal, catch another flight. You know, like there was a lot of like, we went to France, layover in France to another airport, a drive 40 minutes. You know, it's a lot, man. When you got a family and you're carting them around. Women's basketball and baseball are heating up. Every football preseason game kicks off this month, and major tennis slams and golf tournaments are right around the corner. It's a scorching sports summer, and there's no better place for all your sports picks than Prize Picks, America's #1 sports picks app. The football preseason is here, and there's no better place to run your game than Prize Picks. We got star players on new teams and a rookie class ready to take over, all while teams look to get started on the biggest football season yet. Make a lineup with player stats, pick game winners, spreads, or totals, and combine your picks in the same lineup. All on Prize Picks, now available in all 50 states, including California, Texas, Georgia, and Florida. Download the app today and use the code SMSHOW to get $150 instantly in lineups if you win your first $5 lineup. That's code SMSHOW to get $150 instantly in lineups if you win your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, America's #1 sports pick app. By the way, I don't know what's going at Charles de Gaulle Airport.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody's flown through there, but let's get that place up to date. I mean,
oh yeah.
If you don't have a Sherpa, like guiding you through the airport, there's no way you're making your connection. I remember when I went through France and I took my father to Italy about 11 or 12 years ago. We had a connection and we literally had to run. I'm not talking a jog. I'm talking about a nice 5.7 on a treadmill. Run through the airport.
Man.
That being said, listen, I don't know why anybody tries any other country other than Italy. Every time you go anywhere, you compare it to Italy. It's like if you had a wife who died, right? And you start dating, you start dating other girls. You go, it's not my wife.
Right, but man, you did a whole thing last season about, I think I'm done with Italy. They're charging, they got a floating cash register in front of the Blue Grotto. I can't take it anymore.
You're right. I'm contradicting myself. I didn't like the grotto experience. And listen, they hose you over there. The prices are ridiculous. And they don't make it really affordable for, families to go. I mean, if you wanted to go to Italy and enjoy, it's like, because they're open only 5 months out of the year, they're charging, through the roof.
Yeah.
So I did have a problem with Italy. You're right, but I don't know. Maybe it's just a point in my life now where I had more excitement zipping my suitcase in Portugal to come home. My vacation started last Saturday when I got to Los Angeles.
Well, you got it. And I've been telling you this before. It's time to start doing the national parks. You don't have to answer this on air, but if next year, when you start your summer break, if there was a period where you were on summer break and so were we, if I set up a week for our families to go to a national park, because you say no one ever sets it up, no one ever takes the impetus to invite you. If I start setting up and you go, hey, I do like the idea, but why don't we stay here instead of there? Would you be interested in doing some hiking with the family and staying in or around the national park?
I would be interested in taking a nature type vacation. However, and this is nothing against you or anybody else.
Nature type vacation.
It's an outdoor vacation. That's nature, right? National park. You get up. What do? Hike. Go see a waterfall. Oh, hey.
You make it sound like we're going to go bird watching, man. We're going to you lace them up and you get way up there and you see things no one else sees, but then you come down, stay somewhere where they're making you a delicious meal and maybe you're hopping in a beautiful heated pool. A little of both worlds, man. Maybe not tenting it up, but go ahead. But I mean, what were you going to say?
Yeah,
you're into a nature vacation, but
I need to plan it. I need to plan this. I can't. No.
But then you can't say nobody. I've been noticing. You said that once. I've been noticing. Nobody. It comes to us. I gotta get things going. If I don't get it going, we don't do stuff with other people.
I'm done having other people do it. I'm doing it now. I'm done with it, man. I'm not leaving it in the hands of anybody else because then I just need to be involved in the planning. I cannot go, we picked this hotel, meet us there. No, I ain't doing that, man.
No, I hear you. No, I'd say I throw out some parks, look into them. Any of them that you like, Sebastian?
Yeah.
And then maybe we start to look at places. All right, maybe something like that. Yeah, absolutely. I don't do that. All right, you ready, guys? We're pulling in. I think you're going to really like it. Get the fuck. That. I'm too old for that shit. That ship sailed at 20, right? That's the last time I ever went blindfolded into a place. I don't know what I'm checking into.
Yeah, no, I agree, bro. We'll collaborate in the planning of it.
Yeah.
However,
swear to God, I'm going to be proactive with that.
Before we go to a national park, we got to go to Mexico. I'm sorry, and let me spearhead this. Let me spearhead this vacation because I think this will be an absolute blast if I plan it. We're doing a party. We're doing like a little get together this Sunday, right?
Yeah.
We're inviting maybe 4 couples. A couple of them have kids. Let me get your take. It's Mexican themed. Okay?
Yeah.
Normally, I shouldn't say normally. Generally, I like to cook. Burger, pizza, steak, what have you.
Yeah.
This time I said, you know what? The hell with the cooking. Let's get we got a taco guy coming in with like a little taco setup.
Phenomenal.
Make tacos, little quesadillas, chips and salsa. You gotta have him in the corner. Little tent. He's got his own little business.
Yeah.
Then I got this bartender that I use from time to time. He's fantastic. Right? He's gonna set up doing margaritas, flavored. Right?
Fantastic, man.
Then little activation I planned. Get your take on this. Party's gonna go 12 to 6, right? Little pool party, what have you. I hired a masseuse for 4 hours to set up shop and do massage.
Wow.
During the party. Now, if you came to my party and I said, Pete,
right,
you look a little tight. You want a massage? You're like, what?
Yeah.
There's a guy in the gym right now. He'll rub you out a little bit. What you think?
Well, first of all, you lost me at guy. If there was a gal in the gym, I would do it. But I would also ask, what do I tip? What do I tip the guy at your bar?
Everything is included. This is
wow. What a party!
This is no tip, no nothing. This is like you coming to my party, and these are the services that are provided. All right.
Now, let me ask you then. What's your take on? You just told me that, right? So let's say Sadie, she actually is away to camp. She leaves for camp that day. Hypothetically, I said to Jackie's a joke. I got tickets for cheap, direct flight. What would you take be on a crash? We crash the party. Are you down with that? Or is that like, people can't crash a party?
No, if you told me, hey, we're coming in, absolutely. Let me crash.
No, literally knock on the door. Even someone in town. What if a good friend in town, in LA, got wind of your party and just came up, surprise, with a bottle of booze? That used to be a thing. People would crash a party.
Oh, no.
Now, you have specifically curated for couples.
Yeah,
Is that unacceptable?
You're probably the only one I would let in if I showed up. You showed up at my doorstep.
Thank you.
Everybody that I need to be at this. Everybody that needs to be at this.
It's already there.
You, my father, my mother, my sister, anyone that could come over and say, "Hey, I heard you're having a party." Funny. But
man, that sounds unbelievable party, bro. That sounds like one of the best ones I've heard you have. It's like simple but fantastic.
Simple. I mean,
entertainment. Are we doing just music?
Yeah, it's funny you say that. I felt like if I had too much, it'd be a little overboard. Like I was thinking of getting a DJ. Man, a DJ, it's not that thing.
No.
I feel a DJ is 20 people and up. Yeah, 15 and below. A DJ is like he's almost part of it. He's almost like a guest, you know?
Right.
I don't want the DJ hearing what we're talking about at the pool. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. No, I don't. I do. I mean, I do it. I don't want him, like, how about more tunes and he's got to put down the crackers and wipe his hands. Absolutely. You guys ready for more? Oh, no. Now, I was thinking maybe someone with a guitar playing sort of like, you know, wasting away again in Margaret, like turn it into a real, like, you know.
I'm not into acoustic.
No.
Guy with bare feet in my grass on a stool. I'm sorry.
That's exactly what I'm feeling.
I think we talked about this. I've always thought it was weird if somebody just grabbed it. Like, if you don't play professionally, and you pick up, and you pick up a guitar at a party, and you start banging. You ever get this where they bang on the as a beat though, like
the guitar itself? Yeah,
I'm out. Caruso, let's go play football. I'm done.
So unless if it's a hobby, unless you're like a professional. What if you're professional but you're not famous? If you're like, I play down at the Fat Cat every Thursday and Sunday. I play from 6 to close. Can I play in your party, or okay, if there's a guitar there, if I picked it up, or do I have to be Jim Croce? What the fuck?
I don't know who Jim Croce is.
Right, he's dead now, but he did, a lot of famous singer-songwriter stuff, like James Taylor,
like Joe Satriani. Like if Joe Satriani was ever, Joe.
I mean, Jesus, bro.
Richie
Italian version?
Richie Sambora. If he picks up the guitar and he's going to crank one out over the pool deck, go right ahead, man. But,
God, that's yeah.
But Paulie, who does a set over at the Sky Cat at 9 o'clock at night, I'm sorry, I don't want to play him in my yard.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
That is too funny to me, bro. So, anyway, who's going to curate the music? You like a little Sirius XM, maybe?
I got Sirius XM. I finally got it up on the system where I could play it up on the house. I got to tell you, man.
Yeah.
And this is not getting paid an extra dime here at Sirius XM to tell you. But if you integrate your Sirius XM app into your home system, what a beautiful way to listen to whatever you want, whenever you want, right? I mean, the touch of a button. You want to go from 50s music to boom. You're listening to hip hop and anything in between. Fabulous.
It's unbelievable. What you get for your money on Sirius XM. Not to do the commercial either, but I do like Undiscovered, the Bridge Undiscovered, or something like that. It's like I'm finding new gems left and right,
Oh,
just really
it's beautiful. I think it's channel 55. You could look this up, guys. It's called Chill something, like Pool Chill or Chill Out something. I've programmed it now where it comes on throughout the whole house at 8 o'clock. It's almost like business has started,
Oh, yeah.
Like you go to
what kind of
Sirius? Can we play a little of this? It's called Sirius XM Chill. It's a little down tempo, deep house. I don't know if you'd like it, but
Oh, so you say this comes on in the whole house around what time?
8 o'clock in the morning.
Like a hotel. Like, we're up now. Get your coffee. Get your shit together. You got to check out in 2 hours. So start getting your fucking shit packed. Right? No,
Pool's
the day
open.
has started. Pool's open, baby.
Pool's open. He's got to enter a verification code to get into this thing. This is how tight it is over here. We work here, and we're still verifying who we are to get into the system. I thought this thing would literally be on the homepage. Here we go.
Right.
Here we go. 8 o'clock in the morning, right? Tell me this don't get you going doing your hair right after a workout.
I like this channel.
Throughout the whole house.
That,
right?
you know what that makes me think of? Upscale, clean hotel.
Yeah.
Nice.
We're up. There's a candle lit. Oh, we just lit a candle in the bedroom. We're chilling. Oh, god damn. We're skipping through the hallway, bro. We're going to eat some eggs. Come on, man. Get yourself a subscription to Sirius XM. Listen, if that ain't gonna be played on every channel on this goddamn thing, I don't know what. We'll take out. No, let me do that again. If that's gonna be played on every channel throughout the whole ecosystem here at Sirius XM, I'm shutting the show down.
Boy, that's a beautiful. I like that move.
So that's program 8 to 5. 5 o'clock it shuts off. Business is over, right? So and then we move into like TV or what, and then playing video games or whatever with my son. Let's talk about something that happened recently here at Sirius XM, and we could get some commentary from the booth here. We were supposed to do this show 2 days ago, but I got a text message from Andrew saying there was a fiber wire cut in an act of vandalism here around the neighborhood where Sirius XM is located. Now, Andrew, could you give us a little bit more color on what happened here at Sirius XM? Because it's kind of fascinating to me that this is even a possibility.
It's a big thing here in LA. Fiber wires continue to get stripped, like cut and stripped for the copper. One happened that affected our building. So we lost all hardline internet on Wednesday of this week.
Okay. So don't you have to dig this shit up? Is it underground?
From what I've seen, you can actually access it through streetlights. Like the bottom of the streetlights, they sometimes have the fiber come up to get repaired, and that's where the vandals are going in and cutting the lines.
Well, I've heard about this. What are they getting for the copper, bro? Are we talking like crackheads getting $250, or are we getting 10 grand for the copper?
What's copper going for on the street, and where do you bring this? I mean, is there an underground copper ring going on where
it's a copper guy? There's a copper guy.
There's a copper guy downtown LA paying top dollar for people coming in. Hey, what?
Right? Yeah.
It looks that copper goes for about $6.32 per pound.
God, isn't that what you get for aluminum cans?
Bro, that's a lot of copper. If you have 100 pounds of copper, you got $600. That's insane, bro. That's ridiculous.
It's happening all over the place in LA. Like news stories almost weekly of different fiber lines cut.
Well, I don't know. Isn't that a citywide mandate that maybe we have either better security locks or whatever on these lights? I don't know, like where people get the balls to open up a street light thing. You know, I mean, bro, I don't even walk across the street when the hand is flashing like 6 seconds. That's how rulesy I am. I'm not gonna go now. I don't want to like disrupt the traffic. Yet people are digging fiber wire out of the ground.
Well, I mean, come on. Yeah, what are you talking about? It's like when I lived in LA for 1 year, I was I told you, it was like season 4 to Cast, and I was in the local laundromat, and there was a guy sitting on the top part of the washing machine on his ass, and his feet, he had his pants rolled up, and his feet were in the washing machine, and the washing machine was filled with water. He was like giving himself a foot bath in the washing machine. It's over. Once I saw that, I'm like, it's over. Okay. Why am I ever going to use another bed, toilet, sink other than mine ever again, right? I mean, if you, like I said at the beginning of the cast, you lay in a hotel bed long enough, Brad, you could freak yourself out, man. You could freak yourself thinking about, like, it doesn't even make sense. Paying money to go lay in a bed that hundreds, I don't know. Bro. It's crazy.
It's crazy, man. I don't know.
Speaking of, I don't mean to cut you off, but I got to tell you one funny thing before you go. A little parenting. What your take is on this. So just last night, and I don't mean any disrespect because it's a dear old friend of mine who I haven't seen in forever, okay? Grew up with. Came to visit. He lives nearby. He came to visit. We golfed at a 9-hole place. We had a dear friend, man, one of the funniest guys I ever met. We had a blast. And then we came back and we had dinner with Jackie. And then Sadie played a little piano. And he don't drink anymore, but I had a nice honey scotch. It's whiskey. Got into that. So anyway, point of it all is he's sleeping over. He's getting up at 5 in the morning. He doesn't live too far away, but great time and a great friend. So there's nothing on him. But haven't seen him in like years and years. So we give him the guest room, and he's in the guest room, right? And Sadie's in her room. Now, my old house, which was much bigger, my old Victorian, the guest room downstairs, separate bathroom. This house, the rooms were all upstairs. So, he's like right in a room right next to my daughter. So I go into my room with Jackie, and I go, man, I miss the old place where you have more. I'm sure he would rather have it too, where he'd be down there. And she's like, yeah. And I go, yeah, because I haven't seen him in years. Just kind of weird having right next to him. And Jackie goes, well, what are you saying? Peach, is there a problem? Should we be worried? I go, nah, I'm not saying you should be worried, but I haven't seen the guy in years. So, what if it's kind of fucking weird? There's only a piece of sheetrock between him and my daughter. Just, right? But, and never married, no kids, right? So it's not, so, and again, nothing like a wonderful person. I don't know how to phrase this. It's on me. But just out of an abundance of caution, I go into Sadie's room, and she's got this big nightstand thing, and by the edge of her bed, it's a big piece of like a cut piece of a log that's been refurbished. It's heavy as fuck. So I go, listen, you and I are going to carry this over to your door. And then when I leave, you're going to slide it the rest of the way. In essence, she goes, Dad, I'm barricading myself inside, right? And I swear to God, bro, her exact words, as we're putting it over there, we'll both die and laugh. And I go, he's a wonderful person. The piano, he loved it. I go, just, caution. It's a small house, right? So, she goes, let's just move over. She goes, Dad, you wouldn't make me do this if Mr. Sebastian was sleeping over. I go, because I talk to him every day. Okay? So I would fucking, and I go in, I tell Jackie, she's dying laughing about what I'm doing that, So, and you hear Sadie moving the thing over. It was ridiculous. Not necessary to be done, but maybe he sleepwalks, walks in the wrong bedroom. And just to go to bed, even that's heavy, right? No. So barricade.
I gotta agree with you. I think your head's in the right space. I think I would have done the same thing. I think I would have slept with my daughter that night. I would have been in the bed with her. This creep walks in, he sees you in the bed, and you go, oh, what the fuck you doing in here, huh, Tommy?
God. No, but I think a lesson was learned here. I think my home isn't big enough unless you're like abundantly in our life or family, mostly really close friends and family. It's just too tight. All right. Anyway, we're going live. We're going live in 5 minutes. Another show. We're going to take callers. This is the end of this show. We really appreciate everybody listening. We'll cut it there, guys.